Okay, mate. You'll have to ignore the background noise. They've got a bit of building works going on at Leisha's house at the moment. But I just want to take you through the little errors that I've found so far. The first one was under settings, starting capital, I believe it was, and it was to do with the allocation of funds. So if I've created two systems, so if I allow system allocation, we can see that I have $21,000 available. So if I put 10,500 into Elliott Wave and 10,500 into the GAN system, I should not have this 404 file or directory not found. The resource you're looking for might have been removed, had its name changed, or is temporarily unavailable. And that happens regardless of what amount I put in here. I can go back to the initial $20,000, which is what our starting capital was before I took a $1,000 trade profit, and you'll see that I still get the same error, 404 file or directory not found. So that's the first issue that I wanted to touch on. The second one is if I go to statistics and look at setting a goal, set a goal, I think we need to clear out a few of these. There's probably some of these goals like expenses. I don't think we would be setting a goal for expenses in statistics. Percentage learning, I think we need to get rid of that. Certainly, at least call it a loss. We can set goals of total learning. Yeah, I think we need to clear out a few of them. That's for you and I to do, Brett, nothing for Deepak. If I set a goal for largest profit to be greater than or equal to 500, knowing that I've taken a $1,000 profit already, we can see that that's been successfully saved. And then if I tick the Elliott Wave, you'll see that I have taken a $1,000 profit already, but I had a goal set for $500, and I was wondering where that shows up. Where do I see my goal? Where do I view what my goal is, or how I've achieved it? I didn't really see the point to that, mate. If you could clear that up for me, that would be great. The next one is under financial budget, yearly budget. Now what I had done is I'd set up a budget for other, and I didn't use it, and I wanted to then get rid of that, and I obviously can't remove the budget category other because that's a default category. Over here, other is already the one that we have set up, cannot be updated. And if I go back to yearly budget, and then if I select other from down here, I'm unable to just set that to 0 or get rid of that altogether. Even if I enter 0 as the amount for the budget, I'm not able to do that. I have to leave it as 1 cent or something greater than that, and that's really frustrating. Especially when I've been doing these videos, is that others always been shown down there. I can't actually get rid of that, and that's something that I'd like to change at some point. And the last one is on the tax reports, and I did send you a photo of this through, but if I just look at this year, and say itemized tax report, we need to sort out the brokerage. So I have on statistics, it says we've paid $40 brokerage. On the settings page, it'll say that we pay $20 brokerage, and on this tax statement it will say 20. So either the statistics are out or this tax statement and the settings are out. In the settings we need to have it as a round trip, so how much brokerage you pay in and out, and then the statistics and the tax statement need to match that. So that was one problem on the tax sheet. The other problem is the total value. The total value for this silver position will be the entry price of $22.70, and then that will be multiplied by the price per cent, or $50 per cent for silver. So the actual price per value is 2270 times 50, so it's 2,270 cents times $50 a cent. The actual total value is $113,500. It isn't $22.70. And the same with the total value on the exit, that will be 2,290 cents times $50 a cent, 114,500. So the profit's still the same, but just the total value is incorrect there for the futures. And that's the main ones I've picked up, mate. It's looking really good. Deepak's done a great job. It's taken a long time to get the list down of errors, but we are getting there. So doing these videos has been really helpful to help pick them up as well, and hopefully these videos can become useful for highlighting any things that we'd like changed, or any problems we find as well. So feel free to pass this one on. Cheers, mate.